We have got a fabulous show for you today. This show is so good that it's actually an hour special, but we're cramming it into a half hour to save you time because we're that kind of people. We have 3 women right there. They went on blind dates with 2 guys over there. They're all back here to talk about what happened, so we can sit here and talk about that, or we can actually talk to them about what's going on. So let's do that, shall we? Welcome, 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 ladies. Glad to have you here. Let me introduce you right off. Right next to me is Catherine Naranjo, a 32-year-old flight attendant. Give her a big hand. And next to Catherine is Stacy Fields, a 24-year-old makeup consultant. Welcome, Stacy. And way down at the end is Leandra Smith, the 24-year-old medical claims analyst. Welcome, Leandra. That is a fabulous outfit you're wearing, Leandra.
Thank you.
I mean, I saw you from like a mile away. That's great. I'm awake now. Describe for me your perfect guy. If you could make him out of bright fluorescent colors, what would he be like?
He'd be bright fluorescent colors.
Well, make him whatever you want. Clay, flesh and blood.
Well, he's got to have a really good personality, a nice build, and creativity, definitely.
Okay. Stacy, how about you?
Andy Garcia and loves to get physical.
Pretty simple right there. Catherine?
I want a really hot guy who's really physical. He's got to be independent, into his own thing, not all jealous and possessive, lets me go, you know. And he's got to be spontaneous and ready to do something fun with me.
Well, let's see how spontaneous our stud du jour is. Let's meet Chris and Derek. Come on out, guys. Hey, Chris. Right next to me is Mr. Chris Burke, a 26-year-old professional surfer. Give him a big hand. And over there is Derek Johnson, a 26-year-old art director. Welcome to the show, Derek. All right. All right, guys, you know how this works. The guy with the most hearts is crowned King Stud, and he gets to hang 10 on a date that we pay for at the end, all right? We're going to start with you, Chris. Cool? Cool. Dude? Dude. Cool. I've never surfed. Ever.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'll forgive you.
I just felt like confessing that to you. What image do you project of yourself over the phone, Chris?
Oh, probably young, funny, kind of stupid.
So in other words, completely opposite of the surfer stereotype that we all know. All right. We asked these ladies what they thought of you when they talked to you on the phone, Chris, and here's what they said. One of them said, "Hey, dude, let's party." Second lady said, "Even if he's butt ugly, we could still hang." Third lady said, "This guy must put pep pills in his Pop-Tarts." That's that creamy frosting. So you tell me who said what, Chris?
Even if he's butt ugly, we can still hang. It would be Leandra.
Oh. What'd you say, Leandra?
I said, hey, dude, let's party.
What? Really?
Yeah, on the phone, he comes across as, I mean, he's a nice guy and all, but it's kind of like, hey, dude, let's party.
Uh-huh.
Type thing.
And was that good or bad for you?
Well, kind of bad.
All right, well, who thought even if it was butt ugly, we can still hang? Who said
I
that?
said that.
Catherine. Why?
Because we talked on the phone, he was totally cool, you know, and I was getting along great, and I knew I could hang with him. We could go out, we could do things, you know, and I didn't care what he looked like because I know we were going to be friends.
Okay. All right. Derek, where are you from?
Originally Oklahoma.
No. Get out.
Oklahoma all the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, we asked the ladies what they thought when they first saw you, Derek, Oklahoma boy here in a big city. And here's what they said. One of them said, "Somebody pinch me. I'm dating Dylan from 90210. I'm sure that's the first time you've heard that. The second lady said, "Yahoo! I got me a California cowboy." Third lady said, "Yikers, it's a Hell's Angels from Hicksville."
Oh, somebody pinch me. I'm dating Dylan from 90210. Would have to be Leandra.
Oh, Leandra, you've stymied both of them. What'd you say?
I said, Yahoo, I got myself a California cowboy.
Were you that excited when you said it the first time? Say it like you mean it.
Yahoo, I got myself a California cowboy.
Yeah, there you go. Why? Did you show up with like a hat and boots?
No, you know, because he sounded like a real hickster over the phone. But when I saw him, he looks California, you know, California cowboy. Put together.
You like the cowboy type of guy, the Marlboro type of guy? Yep. Okay. 90210, who thought that was him? Oh, Stacy.
Because when I opened the door, there he was. It was Dylan right in front of my eyes. I couldn't believe it.
And that make you happy or sad?
No, happy.
Yeah?
Dylan's hot. Derek's hot.
All right, stick around. When we come back, we're going to find out more about our studs and our studs. So don't go away. This is going to hit. All right, we're back. All right, now you're a pro surfer, right? Chris, all right. I'm guessing you have a lot of female fans. Women come watch you surf all the time?
A few of them.
Yeah? What do you think they like about you the most?
Probably my personality. Outgoing, kind of ready to do something real different. Adverse.
Adverse. All right. Radical. All right, we asked the ladies how they reacted to your looks, Chris, when they saw you right away and, you know, what their first gut reaction was. And one of the ladies said, he's as precious as wee Willie Winky. Second lady said, all hail the king of copper tone. Third lady said, oh my God, it's Jeff Spicoli from Fast Times.
Oh my God, it's Jess Spicoli from Fast Times of Ridgemont High is Catherine.
No.
Oh.
I don't know who Jeff Spicoli is.
Jeff Spicoli? Yeah. Sean Penn?
Oh.
Oh, sure. What'd you say?
I said he's as precious as wee Willie Winky.
Really? What the hell does that mean, Catherine?
Because, like, when I first saw him, he was cute. He was like a little boy, and he showed me all his toys. He has surfboards and snowboards, and you know, I just thought he was like a little, nursery character.
You
thought it was Spicoli. Oh, Stacy.
Not in a bad way. I think Spicoli's adorable.
Sure.
Absolutely. I mean, he's just like a typical surfer, like Spicoli was.
Cheer. What'd you guys do on your date?
We went to dinner. No, we had sushi and we went and shot pool.
Sushi and pool.
Yeah, it was good.
Truly a California date, dude.
Totally.
All right. Derek. How do you make sure a woman has a great time, a time that she'll remember forever when she goes out with you?
Number one, plan in advance. Have it well planned. Don't make it, because therefore if you don't, you put pressure on yourself and you're not as comfortable on the date, and therefore she isn't as comfortable. If it's well planned, it's smooth sailing, and it usually always works out.
All right, we asked them how smooth the sailing was on the dates, Derek, and here's what they said. One of the ladies said, one peek at my poultry, and he started to drool. Second lady said, shockwave shot through my body when he did the electric slide. And the third lady said, nothing impresses a girl more than a man squealing like a pig. Did you ever call pigs back in Oklahoma, Derek?
I actually can't.
Let's hear it.
Hey! Nothing impresses a girl more than a man squealing like a pig. Leandra.
Leandra! You're the stumpmeister down there. What did you say?
I said shockwaves shot through my body when he did the electric slide.
What's the electric slide?
It's a dance.
What'd you guys do on your date?
We went out to dinner, and then we went to this place where this view was just incredible, and we were listening to music, and a song came on, and I tried to teach him how to do it, and he just...
Yeah? Is she a pretty good dancer, Derek?
Yeah, she's great.
Uh-huh. Did she teach you to do the electric slide pretty well? Really?
Tried.
Well, show us.
She tried.
Show us. Who said nothing impresses a girl more than a guy squealing like a pig?
I said
Catherine,
it.
of course. Why'd you say that?
I don't know what was up with that, man. I don't know, but we were driving in the car home. Derek, I swear you did this, but you started, like, you started like doing like the hog calling out the window. Yeah, you were like on, woo, like that. I don't know what was up with that. What were you doing that?
What the hell is she talking
It was
about?
cool
Derek?
out, and I think I just stuck my head out the window just to get some fresh air, and I just.
But you were calling in the hogs, man. You were.
Chris, are you usually the first one to make a romantic move on a date, or you let the woman do that?
I usually try to make set the setting for it, but it depends on certain circumstances. I kind of get overwhelmed a little bit.
Circumstances like what?
Well, if it's a nice sunset and we're getting kind of close, and I might get a little out of hand.
All right, well, let's see how out of hand you got, Chris. We asked the ladies if there was any romance on the dates, and here's what they told us. One of the ladies said his tongue had the motion of the ocean. Second lady said a little squeeze, a little smooch, and he was history. And the third lady said his blazing passion sent me flying out of bed. So far, so good. You guys are really kicking ass in the heart department here.
His blazing passion set me flying out of bed was Catherine.
So you go to dinner. After dinner, what happens?
We just went like raging. We went partying.
How long did you rage?
Couple hours.
Couple hours. All right. When the rage starts to die down, where'd you go?
Oh, we went back to his house, and I was all kind of buzzed, and he lives
No.
far. So we went to his house, and I didn't want to drive. He lives far. He lives about 2 hours from me, and so I said, gosh, I should crash, a little bit, because I shouldn't drive.
How'd that make you feel, Chris?
I'll go with it.
Sure. Okay. All right. So you're.
So he was gonna sleep on the couch, and I was gonna sleep in his bed, and so I went to take a little nap, and then I guess he came in to check on me or something. I
came
don't know.
in to
I guess
check
he got
on you?
lonely out there or something, but I don't know. I got a little uncomfortable with him being there, and I kind of just said, well, I'm out of here, and I ran out so fast I forgot my shoes.
His tongue had the motion of the ocean, or a little squeeze, a little smooch, and he was history.
His tongue had the motion of the ocean was Leandra.
There you go. 2 in a row. How'd your date end up, Leandra?
Well, it pretty much explains itself. We were at the beach, and he kissed me, and he knows how to kiss.
She a pretty good kisser?
Yeah.
Yeah. High tide or low tide at this point, Chris?
It was high tide.
Yeah. Derek, how about you? Pretty successful in the romance department, were you?
Excellent.
We asked the ladies if they had any romantic times on the dates, and here's what they told us, Derek. One of the ladies said, his juicy lips really wet my whistle. Second lady said, one stroke of my velour, and he started to purr. Third lady said, any hotter, and you could have melted me on nachos.
One stroke of my velour, and he started to purr. Catherine.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was wearing this shirt.
You were wearing that shirt?
And he told me I felt like a seal.
What happens after dinner?
He takes me home.
SeaWorld? No, I'm just kidding. Back to your house, and he gives you a little kiss goodnight, maybe?
Yeah, a little hug.
Little hug, okay. All right. His juicy lips really wet my whistle, or one stroke of, no, any hotter, and you could have melted me on nachos.
Okay, his juicy lips really wet my whistle. Stacy.
Yep.
All right, there you go. Now you guys are making it. How'd your date end up, Stace?
Good. We went out to dinner, and then we went and sat in this little bar. And it was getting kind of late, so we went back to my house, and I made him come in with me because my roommate was there with her new boyfriend, and I wanted him to check him out for me.
Uh-huh. Did you
So
like the
he
new
left.
boyfriend?
Not really.
Okay. All right, so you're in the house.
And then he's like, well, I better go. So we walked out, and we had a nice, wet, and wild kiss on the porch.
Pretty romantic?
Yeah, it did real nice.
What'd you like most about him?
What's there not to like?
to find out which one of these guys is more likely to have a charge account at Victoria's Secret. All right, welcome back. Now, guys, before the show, the ladies gave us some descriptions of you two studs. You just tell me who they're talking about, you or their co-stud, all right, Chris? Start with you. According to the ladies now, all three of them together, who's most likely to have a stuffed animal collection, you or Derek?
I'd have to say Derek.
Okay. Chris says Derek. Ladies?
Chris.
Oh, Chris. Why, Stacy?
Because he's like a little kid. It seems like he'd have a little stuffed animal on his bed. When he makes his bed, put his little stuffed seal or something.
Derek! Can you balance that on your nose? All right, give me that back. Derek, who's most likely to help an old lady across the street, you or Chris?
Definitely me.
Definitely Derek. Ladies?
Derek.
Hey, there you go. Why, Leandra?
Because Derek's not, he's got that genuine quality. He has a real good heart. You would just see him helping an old lady across the street. It's true.
So Derek would help an old lady across the street, and Chris would help an old lady surf the tube.
No, I'm sure he
All
would
right.
help her too.
All right. Chris, who's most likely to have a charge account at my favorite store on earth, Victoria's Secrets?
Me.
You? Chris says Chris. Ladies?
Chris.
There you go. Would it be a revolving charge, Catherine?
No, I don't think it would be that. I think he'd pay it off full and pay off the balance.
Uh-huh. You ever shopped at that place?
Yes.
Really? What do you like best about their stuff?
I don't know. It's just very nice and it's sexy and I like it.
Mm-hmm. You're not, never mind.
What?
Did you get this from them?
No.
Anything that you're wearing tonight you got from them?
Yes.
Okay. And they don't sell boots or jeans.
Nuh-uh.
All right, just for those of you at home who don't know. Derek, who's most likely to tell a woman a dirty joke, you or Chris?
Chris.
He says Chris. Ladies?
Chris.
There you go. Why, Stace?
Because he's just a funny kind of guy, and it just seems to break the ice. He would probably tell a dirty joke to someone.
Okay, sure, all right. All right, so these two surfers walk into a bar, and one... Chris, who's most likely to make love in a hammock, you or Derek?
Me.
Yeah? Have you ever? Sure you have. He says it's him, ladies. There you go. Why, Leandra?
Because he told me that he has one.
What was that?
Because he told me that he has one, so I could see it happening.
Uh-huh. Have you ever in your hammock there?
I'm not serious. Throwing the fifth.
Huh?
I can't say.
Well, if you don't say, we're certainly going to have an inkling, Chris. Derek, who's most likely to find creative uses for chocolate syrup? That would be one creative use, yeah.
I'm a pretty creative guy, so I would have to say me.
Yeah? Derek says he's the creative chocolate syrup meister, ladies.
Derek!
Oh, of course.
Because Derek is an artist, and therefore I think he can find creative uses for a lot of things. I think he can be creative.
So he just had like this big,
All artists are creative, right?
Sure. What's the wildest thing you've ever done with chocolate syrup, Catherine?
I'm not an artist.
That doesn't mean you can't be creative.
I eat it, that's it.
That's my motto. All right, stick around. We come back. We're going to find out who is the bigger star. So don't go away. Right there. All right, here's the deal. Pretty close game. Chris, you've got 4 hearts. Derek, you got 5. You both came on strong at the end after a completely abysmal beginning, but it doesn't matter. Anybody can win right now because it's double or nothing. All you got to do, tell me who you want to date again. If she wants to date you again, you'll date her again, and we'll pay for it again. All right? We start with you, Chris, because you're trailing by 1, dude.
All right. Stacy was cool, but it just really wasn't there. Leandra was really great, but Catherine was happening.
Okay. All right. If Catherine is still happening, where are you guys going to go on your date?
Got to take her up to Canada to go snowboarding out in the outback.
Cool. Derek, same deal with you. You're in the lead, Berber.
I had a great time with Leandra. Excellent time. And Catherine was really sweet. She just wasn't quite my type. Just not a whole lot of chemistry there, but I picked Stacy.
Stacy. All right, if Stacy picks you, where are you guys gonna go?
Being the artist I am, I've drawn up this scenario in my mind. You know, from here to eternity, Burt Lancaster on the beach, you know. Rosarita, Mexico.
It was either there or Hershey, Pennsylvania. One of the two. It'd be a fabulous time. All right, very great. Leandra, did you have a good time on the show?
I sure did.
It was a pleasure having you here. I dig your groovy threads. I do. Would you show us who you picked before you go? Oh. All right, Catherine. Catherine, Chris picked you. He's trailing by 1. If you pick Chris, you could be off on a fabulous snowboarding extravaganza in the Canadian Outback. What's it going to be? Oh, Chris! Stacy, it's all up to you. If you pick Derek, you're gonna go to Rosarita Beach in Mexico and roll around in black and white. If not, these two are gonna go to Canada. What's it gonna be?
I'm going to Mexico.
Oh! Hasta luego, baby! Oh, my. Visiting a foreign land is always an educational and enjoyable experience. Thanks for watching.